Whoopi is certainly not the brightest person. And what she just said just doesn't make any sense. It's just like so silly to say. It's not a well thought out. It's like if you had an idea for a premise and it was totally baked and half baked and you went on stage with it and it's nothing there.
Just go for it. Yeah,
there's nothing there. Sometimes comics do that.
Saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president.
You're like, wait a second, like, come on, man, this is too far.
And you're supposed to be the good guy.
Breaking news, Elon Musk files an $80 million lawsuit against Whoopi Goldberg.
This is right after she was saying, we are run by ABC News. You should trust us.
The billionaire tech tycoon Elon Musk, well known for launching rockets toward Mars, pioneering advancements in artificial intelligence, and sharing memes at 3 a.m., is now entangled in an unforeseen and intense clash with Whoopi Goldberg. The esteemed actress, comedian, and co-host of the popular talk show is at the center of this strange confrontation, which involves an $80 million lawsuit, shocking claims, and, unexpectedly, a clever cat. Musk's legal team wasn't having any of it. They dismissed the allegations as baseless and described them as an attempt to tarnish his image. Throughout the years, Elon Musk has been known by several titles: visionary, innovator, and meme lord. Refusing to let the matter slide, Musk responded by filing a lawsuit accusing Goldberg of defamation, slander, and spreading false information, seeking a staggering $80 million in damages. The situation escalated when Goldberg and her co-hosts on The View got into a heated discussion about former President Donald Trump. Things quickly descended into controversy as Whoopi and the panel suggested that Musk and Ohio Senator J.D. Vance were secretly working to influence government power if Trump were ever removed from office.
One of the things I wanted to talk to you about, I wanted to play this, but we decided we shouldn't play it. We don't want anybody to have any sort of a way to get it down. The episode of you when you're on The View, when you were running for president.
Right.
Donald Trump is a billionaire, a real estate mogul, and a television star. But does he really want to add President of the United States to his resume? A lot of people would like him to.
You got introduced as our friend Donald Trump.
Please, let's find out, and please welcome my friend, Donald Trump.
That's right.
Whoopi Goldberg gives you a big hug and a kiss. Joy Behar gives you a big hug. Barbara Walters gives you a big hug. They all loved you.
We're so happy to have you. Whenever you're on with us, we're very happy.
We love it.
They're talking about you in such a favorable light. The audience was cheering, and then you actually started winning in the polls, and then the machine started working towards you.
Joe Biden knows how to do this. Trump.
Yeah.
He tends to just...
Musk's legal team wasn't having any of it. They swiftly rejected the allegations, calling them completely unfounded and labeling them as a deliberate smear campaign aimed at damaging his reputation. Over the years, Elon Musk has earned many titles: genius, disruptor, and meme king. Determined not to let the accusations slide, Musk retaliated by filing a lawsuit for defamation, slander, and spreading false information, demanding an astounding $80 million in damages. When the case grabbed headlines, the phrase shadow government puppet master certainly turned heads. While many anticipated a different response, Whoopi's reaction was surprising. She stood by her comments, clarifying that they had nothing to do with Musk orchestrating a political scheme. Instead, she claimed her inspiration came from her cat, a stealthy feline named Ninja Cat who enjoys lurking on the stairs to trip her.
I need to clean something up because my cat lays in wait for me on my stairs all the time. And that's what I was thinking of that. I wasn't trying to indicate that they were actually standing there with their legs out, hoping he would trip.
No, nobody wants anything done
No,
to the president.
it was lighthearted, and it's the holidays. Come on. My goodness.
You did not mean that anybody should hurt the president.
No,
of course not.
Okay. The thing about this show, there's no way not to step in poop. For all of you who are waiting and saying, oh my God, listen to what she said. I got a cat who does it to me every day. And that's what's part.
It appears that image was in her thoughts when she spoke about mysterious figures pulling strings behind the scenes. And yes, everyone else is equally baffled. Critics have labeled Whoopi's defense as a desperate attempt to sidestep responsibility. While her cat's antics may be amusing, Musk's attorneys argue that Goldberg's statements were careless and deliberately aimed at depicting him as a shadowy figure involved in political scheming, if you believed the drama couldn't escalate. Further, tune into Joe Rogan's podcast. Goldberg faced immediate criticism from King and a media analyst over what they called blatant hypocrisy.
If you could stop Hitler by any means necessary, wouldn't you stop Hitler? And so they equate Donald Trump with Hitler and go, here you go, this is our modern Hitler. Do you see what Whoopi Goldberg said?
What'd she say?
Whoopi Goldberg said that Biden could arrest all the Republicans and put them in jail. You just need to see how unhinged this kind of thinking is.
All those rights. He is immune from everything. Yeah. You know what Joe Biden could do since he is presently president?
What?
Whoa. He could throw every Republican in jail.
He pointed out that Trump had been a regular guest on the show just a few years ago, receiving cheers and warm welcomes from the same hosts who now label him public enemy number one. Rogan referred to it as a calculated shift in narrative, motivated by politics rather than core values. But he didn't stop there. He criticized the show's focus on sensational headlines over meaningful content. Even if you average the host's IQs, you might still struggle to hit triple digits, he joked. Unsurprisingly, his fans loved the jab. Critics have long accused the program of bias and of promoting politically charged storylines, but Musk's lawsuit stands out. This isn't about one offhand remark. It's about holding a major media platform accountable for what Musk sees as a pattern of spreading misinformation.
So, Barbara was her usual polite self, as she was with every guest. But did I look warm and fuzzy? Was that a warm and fuzzy welcome from Well, because I respect Barbara, you know, she said be polite to guests no matter what. Yes. And for the most part, I got through.
Musk's relationship with the press is complicated. Some media outlets hail him as a visionary, while others portray him as a reckless billionaire. Musk claims that his decision to take legal action against The View stems from years of frustration with what he believes is a broken and slanted system. Should he win this case, it could establish a new legal benchmark, potentially opening the door for more lawsuits targeting talk shows over polarizing comments. However, some worry such a ruling could hinder free speech, making hosts wary of tackling sensitive topics.
To this guy, Joe Rogan, who believes in dragons. I checked it. He believes in dragons? He believes in dragons.
Did you triple source that?
Yes, I did. And he also thinks that dragons, like dinosaur type of animals, roamed the earth when people did. So this is the type of really, really bad information that's going out there.
Well, in defense, there are some really
but
good
it's possible that Donald Trump did roam the earth when dinosaurs were here.
To read the thing about The View because I just thought it was funny.
What's
That's
the
the only reason why I read that about me.
Dragon lover.
Joy Behar was trying to say that I believe in dragons.
Wait, what is this? I just
she
heard
said,
about
I checked it. And the lady goes, did you double check this? She goes, I checked it. He believes in dragons.
Should be like,
you think they lived
Sasquatch,
alongside
bitch.
of people?
Musk's lawsuit revolves around the claim that Goldberg's statements were not only false, but included a particularly provocative comment where she joked about someone tripping Trump, remarks she later insisted were inspired by her cat. Musk's legal team argues that such careless comments can be dangerous in today's deeply divided climate. And unsurprisingly, Goldberg's defense involving her cat only added to the absurdity of the situation. Musk's supporters praised him as a champion of accountability, while critics accused him of overreacting. Social media exploded with reactions ranging from outrage to ridicule, with hashtags like support Elon and cancel The View quickly trending.
As it turns out, I was filthy.
She was so filthy dirty, disgusting, half the place left. I said I'd never hire again.
I was filthy. And stand on that fact. I have always been filthy. And you knew that when you hired me. I headlined, babe, at your casino, which I might have continued to play had you not run it into the ground.
Exactly.
But
He does that.
you know, listen, how dumb are you? You hired me 4 times. You can go to William Morris and get the things, because I know y'all are going to be looking for it. So talk to William Morris. You hired me 4 times, and you didn't know what you were getting? How dumb are you?
Rogan, as expected, chimed in on the cat controversy, highlighting the apparent media bias that lets some people off the hook. If your defense is, it's about my cat, you've already lost the argument, he quipped. He added that every day, people not involved in celebrity drama or cat-related jokes are often the ones who face the harshest backlash. Musk's case raises significant questions about media responsibility. Should talk shows be held to the same standards as traditional news outlets? Is it fair to file lawsuits over impromptu remarks made on live television? And what are the broader implications for free speech? At its core, Musk's legal action taps into widespread frustration with mainstream media. Many viewers believe programs like The View prioritize sensational stories over meaningful discussion to drive buzz. For Musk, this lawsuit is about more than just defending his reputation. It's about challenging what he calls a system that has let misinformation spread unchecked. Not everyone agrees, though. Some critics argue that Musk's immense wealth and influence give him an unfair edge, expressing concern that his legal moves could pressure smaller platforms into silence. Rogan, never one to hold back, also commented on how swiftly the media can flip on public figures, shifting from allies to adversaries in an instant.
When you have deliberate, concerted, repeated pushing of hoaxes, you're like, wait a second, like, come on, man, this is too far.
And you're supposed to be the good guys.
You're supposed to, and you claim to be the good guys? I'm like, exactly.
You're supposed to be the progressives.
Yes, the Dems are like, oh, we're the good guys. We're the honest people. No, hang on. You can't claim to be the good guys. You can't claim to be the honest people. If you're deliberately pushing hoaxes that have been debunked thoroughly.
Yeah.
Well, we're like even Snopes, which is a liberal thing, says it's bogus.
Yeah.
Like the Fine People hoax.
Obama just said that on stage.
According to Rogan, Musk's lawsuit serves as a wake-up call for a media landscape that, all too often, sacrifices truth in favor of dramatic storytelling. As the legal battle moves forward, the stakes couldn't be higher. A victory for Musk would cement his reputation as a disruptor challenging the establishment, while a loss for Whoopi and The View could deal a significant blow to their credibility and act as a cautionary tale to other media outlets. No matter the result, Rogan continues to use his platform to highlight what he views as media hypocrisy, ensuring the conversation stays alive. But this isn't just a high-profile feud. It represents a much broader cultural divide. On one side are advocates of absolute free speech, insisting on unfiltered dialogue no matter how controversial. On the other side lies the argument for responsible journalism, where fact-checking, ethics, and accuracy should take priority over sensationalized content. This case has reignited discussions about journalistic integrity, the reach of powerful voices, and the dangers of spreading misinformation in today's digital landscape. Beyond the courtroom, it raises wider questions about public trust in the media, as social platforms and independent content creators challenge. Traditional outlets' audiences are becoming more skeptical of mainstream narratives. The legal confrontation between Musk and The View goes beyond a clash of personalities. It's symbolic of widespread frustration with biased reporting and unchecked storytelling that often prioritizes shock value over substance. Should Musk win, it could establish a precedent that holds media organizations more accountable for their words and actions. However, if he loses, some fear it could embolden further reckless reporting, shielded under the banner of opinion and entertainment. What's particularly fascinating is how the public perceives this situation. To some, Musk is a hero standing up to what they consider a corrupt media machine. To others, he's a billionaire using his immense resources to suppress legitimate criticism. This polarization underscores how deeply rooted and complex the issue of media responsibility has become. Are we witnessing a necessary reckoning for sensationalist journalism, or just another chapter in the ongoing tug-of-war between wealthy public figures and the press? And then there's the story's most unexpected star, Goldberg's cat. In a saga filled with legal jargon, heated debates, and ideological clashes, the feline has bizarrely become an oddly fitting symbol of the absurdity often accompanying high-stakes media controversies. Let's be honest, no matter how serious the conversation, the internet has an uncanny ability to fixate on the most unexpected details. Ultimately, this lawsuit goes beyond just one man or one talk show. It speaks to a much larger issue: the ethical obligations of journalists, the shifting power dynamics between the press and public figures, and the evolving landscape of free speech in a rapidly changing digital era. Will this lawsuit become the tipping point that forces the media to embrace greater accountability? Or will it go down as just another fleeting controversy in the relentless news cycle? Only time will tell. Another crucial factor is the influence of legal action on media narratives. Historically, lawsuits against media outlets have yielded mixed results. Some have led to landmark rulings defending press freedom, while others have pressured networks to be more cautious with their reporting. Musk's case could push the boundaries between fair commentary and defamation, potentially setting a precedent for future conflicts involving public figures and the press. This lawsuit raises important questions. Should high-profile individuals be granted stronger protection against potentially harmful media coverage, or do such cases risk undermining journalistic freedom? These issues lie at the heart of the debate. Additionally, the lawsuit has sparked discussions about ethics in entertainment news. While The View is primarily an opinion-driven talk show, its influence reaches far beyond casual conversation. The blurred line between entertainment and journalism is increasingly problematic as viewers struggle to separate fact from opinion. If Musk prevails, it could prompt networks to be more transparent about how they present information, reshaping how audiences consume news. Beyond legal implications, this case touches on the growing role of celebrity influence in shaping narratives. Musk is more than a billionaire entrepreneur. He's an outspoken figure with a massive social media following. His use of platforms like X, formerly Twitter, to challenge mainstream perspectives highlights how digital media is reshaping accountability for traditional outlets. That's it for today's drama. What's your take on all this? Drop a comment and let's chat. If you're into juicy celeb news, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a beat. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you on the next one.